Cheating in casinos comes in all shapes and sizes, but what a lot of people do not realize is that some cheaters target slot machines. So how do you beat a slot machine? Well, the key in the old slot machines where coins were paid out was to fool the sensor into paying out more coins than it should. Now, there are many ways of doing this, but the most famous is probably the light. Now, there are many ways of doing this, but the famous is most probably the light. The light is a tool like this. Now, as you can see, this is a handmade device. It's a piece of plastic. There's a piece of tubing here to support the wiring. At the end of that is a very bright light bulb. What would happen is this would be inserted inside the machine. It would be inserted up past the tray towards the hopper where there was a little light sensor. And the way the machine worked was it would rotate these little collection slots, and coins would fall into the collection slot, be ejected past the light, which was attached to the sensor. So when that light was broken, the sensor would read that as one coin paid out. And when it read a coin paid out, it would then eject another coin until all the necessary coins were paid out. But what if you took a device like this one and you shone that light right into the sensor? Now the coins don't break the light anymore because you're holding a light directly to the sensor. And it would keep paying out coins or trying to pay out coins. Eventually, of course, the machine would tilt, it would shut down, and it would send a message asking for somebody to come and look at the machine. So the skill here was to just play it enough that it would eject maybe 10 coins or 9 coins before tilting. So for every single coin you're supposed to get, you actually got 9 more. So how did they fix this? Well, when they caught people with these devices, they decided to protect that sensor. And they put in a little hinging cover. If you then reached around with this up into the machine, it would make contact with that and push that little hinge right in front of the sensor, blocking it completely. So you can no longer get your light onto the sensor. Pretty good solution, huh? Except it made things a lot easier for the cheats. Now they no longer needed the light. All they needed was this. This is a little piece of wire that has been shaped and bent to fit perfectly inside and reach that little hinged protection slide. Now what happens is when a coin is ejected, you use the wire to push that up and block the sensor, and you hold it there, blocking the sensor, while coins continue to fall out. And again, you had to learn how to play it. So you would hold it there just for a couple of seconds and then release. And in that couple of seconds, not 1 coin, but maybe 5 coins would fall through. So again, all you had to do was cash out and use this little piece of wire to play the machine and force it to eject more coins. So we needed a battery, we needed a light bulb, we needed a special device. And now all we need is this little piece of wire. And all you had to do is if somebody caught you, was bend it like this. So it is a cat and mouse game, and there's always a way to beat the system. And yes, security is sealing up all these problems. Every time one of these cheaters finds a way in, they try and lock them out. But this proves something. It proves that no matter how secure you think you are, people who build walls do not think the same way as people who go under walls, through walls, over walls, or ignore the walls completely. This is how slot machines can be beaten, and if you can beat a slot machine like this, imagine what you could do in any other game in the casino. That's why everybody is watching you so closely.